Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so today's Saturday, so my husband's here and he's watching the baby, and I started doing my makeup and I was like, oh, let me just finish real quick while I record. So I'm gonna be finishing this little ugly fast look that I have to do, to help my husband with the baby. But anyways, so today I wanted to talk about moms and mother-in-laws when you have a baby, and grandmas and pretty much everybody, because it gets pretty bad, and it's okay to ask for help and to ask for advice. Honestly, your worst enemy is Google, and I did that a lot. Like, I would Google every single thing, and my friend would make fun of me. Like, she'd be like, stop Googling stuff, because I was like always scared and I was over here crying because I was thinking like the worst. So don't Google things. But my advice for you is, of course, you want to listen to your mom or your mother-in-law, because they have kids, their kids are alive. Obviously they were doing something right, but it's okay for you to say no when you don't agree with something or you don't like something that they're saying. And it's hard, especially when it's your mother-in-law. But my mom, she knows better already. Like, she knows how I am, and she won't like fight with me, or she really won't tell me. She'll make comments here and there, but she won't tell me what to do. And my husband's mom was actually not bad either, but she would give me like a lot of advice. But they're gonna try to tell you like, oh, they're sleepy, or they're hungry, or they're cold, or they're colicky, or they have gas. Like, they literally try to tell you everything, and then they tell you all these. I mean, if you're Mexican like I am, they're gonna try to tell you all these remedies, like, oh, give them this and give them this tea, and like, oh, se le cayó la mollera, which is that soft spot here. Mexicans say that when it's in, it means that it fell, but the doctor told me it means that they're dehydrated. So who knows? But Mexicans do this whole thing where they massage the babies to bring it back up, and they hit them in the bottom of their feet, and they put like alcohol in their mouth with some water, and they like suck this up. Like, it's just all crazy, all weird, all bad, so we have like all these crazy theories, I'm sure everybody does. And you're gonna know when you're a new mom. Like, it's hard because you don't know. You're like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I give them this? Should I listen? And sometimes you just don't want to say no because you feel like they know more than you, or they know better because they're older, or because they're already a parent, whatever, But I'm telling you right now, it's totally okay to say no to something that you don't agree, or if you don't feel comfortable, or if you don't think it's okay for your baby. It's okay to tell them like that you don't want them to do that. Once your baby starts getting older, like, you literally start knowing what's best for your baby, and it's crazy. Like, you know exactly what your baby wants. Like, when he or she, I have a boy, when they're sleepy, when they're hungry, when they're crying because they have a wet diaper, or because they're bored, or because they're just overtired. Like, and it's like kind of frustrating because once you start getting to know your baby and they're still trying to tell you like, oh no, his stomach hurts, or he's colicky, or he has gas, or he's hungry, and you're like, no, he's not hungry, he's tired. Or they're like, oh no, he's tired, and you're like, no, he's not tired, he's hungry. And it's so funny, and then that's when it starts getting frustrating because you already know, because it's your baby and you literally know them more than and better than anyone else. So just start telling them. Like, it's funny because the other day I kind of felt bad, but my husband's grandma was here, and she was like, oh, guess who likes coffee? And I was like, you better not tell me that. It's Enzo, like, that's my son's name. You better not tell me that you gave him coffee, because if you gave him coffee, like, I will never leave you alone with him ever again. And she was just like, and she looked at my husband's mom, which is her daughter, and I kind of felt like a bitch, but She was like, oh no, like he didn't drink any, he was just trying to grab the cup. And I was like, sure, you know, like, it's just crazy. Because honestly, even that drives you crazy, and even that makes you feel like, I know I felt super overwhelmed, and I felt like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Because if you have socks, it's like, oh, it's too hot, take the socks off. Or, oh, those socks are too tight. Or his feet hurt. And if you have a blanket, oh, take the blanket off, he's sweating. Oh, if you don't have a blanket, put the blanket on, he's cold. Like, no matter what you do, they're always going to say the opposite, which is crazy. You're just like, what do I do? Like, warm up his milk, or his milk is too warm, or like, literally just anything. Like, anything and everything they're going to question, which makes you feel like shit. So again, you're going to start getting more confident, more comfortable. The older your baby gets, the more you start knowing your baby, and you'll be like, no, he doesn't want that. No, he is comfortable. No, I do want to put socks on him. Like, he's hot, he doesn't want the blanket. Like, you actually start standing up for yourselves, which is funny. But I mean, it's okay. Don't worry if you're like at first kind of like scared to tell them, because I know I was, and now I'm just kind of like, no, he's not hungry. No, he's not tired. Like, no. You know, now I'm like, I know, trust me, it's my baby. So just don't let that get to you. Don't let that, you know, discourage you. Don't let that make you feel like you're not doing good enough, or you're not doing your job or what you're supposed to do, because again, that's how I felt. And like, it was crazy, it was frustrating. I would have like meltdowns, and I would tell my husband like I don't know what to do, you know. I do this and they tell me this thing, or like my mom says one thing and your mom says another thing, and then my grandma's saying another thing, and it's just like your grandma's saying something else, and it's like the whole world is saying things. So I mean, at the end of the day, like, just know that it's gonna be okay. You're gonna figure it out. Again, ask questions. Ask a lot of questions. Ask for advice. You know, I did that a lot on my Snapchat. I would ask my friends, and I would take their advice into consideration and listen to them and take their advice in. But don't let that influence your decisions. Whatever your decision may be, whatever it is that you're questioning, whether it's, should I stop breastfeeding, or should I be concerned about his poop, or how should I put him to sleep, or like, should I let him cry it out, or should I hug him right away, should I sleep with him? Like, there's so many things that you're gonna have questions about, and that you're not gonna be sure what to do, because you think one thing and people tell you another thing. But you'll feel it. It's like a gut feeling, and you'll feel like, I know what's right. And it's pretty awesome actually when you get to that point where you're like standing up for yourself and speaking your mind and letting them know, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So that's the only reason I'm kind of happy about our move a little bit. I mean, I'm sad because I'm so far from everybody, but it's cool because me and my husband kind of get to raise our son how we want to. You know, we get to do it how we want to, not like what everyone else is telling us, or having someone always telling us, no, that's not what you want, or you guys are doing it wrong. And one thing that I do like about my husband, he will like speak up, you know, and he will like say something. He will tell his mom like, no, like, that's not what he wants, or no, like, the doctor already told us this. So I mean, it's pretty cool that he stands up to her. And even your doctor, don't let your doctor influence you either. Literally go with your heart. Follow your heart, follow your gut feeling. And don't let anyone control your decisions. Like, you know what's best for your baby. Like, nobody knows how to be a mom. Nobody teaches you how to be a parent. We all learn as we go. So just do the same. Just learn as you go. You know, our parents, our grandparents, they all had their own kids. They had their time to raise their kids however they wanted to. Now it's our turn to raise them how we want to and how we think is right. So, I mean, just keep that in mind, because There's so many things. They're like, you know, you should start giving them food. Or, and I'm like, he's like 3 months. What do you mean I should start giving him food? Or you should start giving him water. Or you should give him a tea for this. And I'm like, girl, he's a baby. I'm not going to give him a tea yet, you know? Like, relax. Or, it's just so many things. Like, you shouldn't swaddle them because they can't stretch their hands. Like, he's gonna stay like stuck and I don't know what. Like, just so many things. And I'm like, he sleeps better when he's swaddled. And they're like, no, it's not good for him. Like, I never swaddled my kids. And I'm just like, bruh. And you literally question yourself. You're like, should I like not do this, or should I not do that, or should I listen to them? Like, they're older than me, they have more kids, like, they know what they're talking about. But no, do what you think is best and follow your heart. But I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Our friends are here. They're moving in. So my husband is gonna be helping his coworker / friend unload all of their stuff. So I have to go with my baby. But I just wanted to come on here real quick and kind of talk about this before I forget and finish doing my little, you know, basic makeup that I'm doing. So if you guys have any questions regarding anything about being a mom, advice, parenting, any other videos that you would like to see, or what you guys would like to see me talk about or touch base on, just comment and let me know. And if you have any questions about any like product that I use, makeup or anything, you guys can also ask me about that. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.